Hi everybody, it's Carla. I just wanted to come on and show you a little craft that I had found on a YouTube video. They showed using little glass containers that they had, and they painted them with a layer of Mod Podge, and then they used different color of nail polish and they drew just dots on it, and then they put a glittery kind of nail polish over the top, and then they finished it off with another layer of Mod Podge. Well, I didn't have glitter nail polish. I had a little bit of gold and I mixed it with some pearlized nail polish, so that made mine a little bit darker than theirs did, more opaque. And then I used on here, I kind of used a gray or silver nail polish, a blue and a red. You can see the more intense color inside, and then the gold mixed with the pearlized. You can see it through there. And on this one, this was my first one, so I had a couple of little smears, but it had the like a cranberry red, a purple, and kind of a pink color of polish. And I did the same thing there. And this one has more pearlized showing through instead of the gold. And then this other jar, it was an original candle jar, but I didn't want to use the lid on it. And I just made some designs this time with orange and a cranberry kind of nail polish, and then I just did dots of red and purple. And instead of putting the Mod Podge down first, I just did it on the plain clean glass, and then I Mod Podged over it with at the end. And the beginning one I had matte Mod Podge, and I had used all that up, so the final coat was a gloss Mod Podge. And this one and this one, I used a 1.5 inch paintbrush to put the Mod Podge on, and I did the strokes up and down. But for this one, I did it side to side, and it gave it kind of like a stained glass look in there. And then I bought these little votive candles in jars at my local Dollar General. And you get 2 in a pack for $1, so I have an extra one left. And you can see it down in there glowing. And they just turned out really pretty. Now, I painted them yesterday morning, and by this morning they still felt a little tacky. So when I touched them, so I actually baked them off in my New Wave oven, like I do a reborn doll. I did it at 250 temp for 15-minute increments, and I ended up baking them totally for an hour altogether. So I did 4 bakes at that temperature, 250 for 15 minutes, let it cool, and then did it again and again and again. And then after they cooled off inside, now they're not tacky at all to the touch. So, and I set them on some Thrifted fabric that was a camouflage with fall leaves. I got a theme going here for fall. It's pumpkin spice season. My son got me that last year, this pretty cup, and I put a little knitted pumpkin. And all these are thrifted things other than that cup right there. And so I just repurposed these. These were from the thrift store, all of these. And then I crocheted this little kind of like football shaped design. It's orange in the middle and then brown with flecks around the edge. And I got this neat stand, and it was new in the box at the thrift store. It was originally $10.99, and I got it for $2.98. So it still had the rocks were inside the package. All the candles were wrapped, and the glass dish was there. I also got this really neat painting for 99 cents. It's actually cheaper than that because I got my senior discount that day when I shopped. And this was painted by someone, Elsie Mugler, 1981, and it's got a pheasant and a farm scene, and it's very fallish. So, and it was in this cute frame with a blue outline. And then of course this was just a little craft I had done last in the springtime and hung on my wall, and it's got raffia flowers, and it's got the brown and the orange theme going, and the yellow background, and some kind of burlap sort of tape top and bottom. And then I hung up this little green and redwood star. And then I had this was all thrifted too, and I had this little quilted hanging, and I hot glued this raffia flower in the center and put an orange button in the middle. So that's kind of my little fall corner over here in my living room, and sitting these designs on my piano. And I just thought they turned out really, really cute. But yeah, just look on YouTube for, you know, painting on glass with nail polish, and you'll come up with some cute ideas. But this was just with what I had on hand, and I didn't have to buy anything extra. And I thought I'd pass the idea along in case you want to try it for yourself. Okay, thanks for watching. Talk to you later. Bye.